Welcome everybody here to Hazard, Kentucky Memorial Gymnasium as we got Sunday matinee basketball coming at you. Hazard versus Jenkins here on the D&D Sports Network with Cody Thomas and Darryl McCoy. As you sit here, Cody, this matchup, you got 12-1 Hazard Bulldogs versus the 11-1 Jenkins Cavaliers. Should be a dandy.
Yeah, big 14th region matchup. I've got to see Hazard 5 or 6 times this year. You know, they're led by Evan Eversole, senior forwards, senior guard Seth Cottle, and junior Dalton Combs, their top 3 scorers. You know, with Jenkins, they have Braden Sexton, and they also have it's Aiden Hayes. So it should be a good one. Perry Central give Hazard all they wanted here in this building. Like you said, Jenkins is 11-1. This is probably their biggest test of the season. We'll see how the Cavaliers do today, Darryl.
Yeah, it should be a big-time matchup here. I can't wait. Cam Hayes versus Evan Eversole. Big test, one of the first big tests when you talk about great bigs for Eversole inside the region. So should be a dandy. Cody, real quick, we want to thank Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. Want to thank Kipper Furniture, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, and our friends at Double Quick and Holland Jones Funeral Home for sponsoring today's action. So, Cody, key players to watch for Hazard. For Hazard, it's this young man right here, Evan Sean Eversole. Cody, tell us what his stats are for the season.
Eversole's averaging 20.5 points per game and 10.6 boards per game in the top 10 in the mountains. Look forward to him having a big game today like he always does.
Well, Cody, when you talk and we're still waiting for the Jenkins Cavaliers to come out, the Winston Lee brings his group. Winston Lee's done an amazing job with this group. But we will we'll take Cavaliers. We'll see them coming out momentarily. 40 seconds. Winston Lee. You know, I can tell you, he's a young, enthusiastic coach. He's got the coach of fire. On the other side, you know, you got the legend Al Holland. Al Holland, who has been doing this for many years. And one of the probably the most respected coach in the Coalfield is that man right there, the legend Al Holland, Cody.
Yeah, I got to come to a few practices. The way he scouts other teams, sets up his offense, he's very thorough. He preaches the basics, fundamentals of the game. That's something you don't really see these days, but you can tell why Coach Holland has been successful his whole career.
Now, when you talk key players for the Jenkins Cavaliers, you're talking this young man right here, Braden Sexton. Tell us about him.
Braden Sexton, it's Jenkins Cavaliers' leading scorer. He's averaging, I think, 16 a game and 5 boards a game. 16 points, 5 boards a game. They also have Aiden Hayes, their second leading scorer, senior.
And they are coached by Winston Lee.
Before we meet the visitors for today's teams, we have a special.
Winston Lee's done a fabulous job with this group. As I said, he's got the coaching fire burning inside him. And they're going to give Aiden Hayes a 1,000-point ball. And Aiden Hayes is a kid, Cody, I know as good as any of them. Aiden Hayes is he's a member of our D&D Mountain Elite AAU program. Aiden Hayes, he's a kid, he hustles, he's physical, and he rebounds the basketball very well.
Yeah, he's Jenkins' second leading scorer, 15 a game.
Now here we go. Starting lineup brought to you courtesy of Kemper Furniture. 00, Cam Hayes.
He's a senior, number 22, Aiden Hayes.
Number 22, senior Aiden Hayes. At number 20, Gavin Gibson. Number 1, the transfer from Virginia, Kel Owens. And leading the Cavaliers, number 10, Braden Sexton. And again, they are head coached by Winston Lee. Now let's go over to the Hazard Bulldogs start lineup, brought to you courtesy of Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. And here comes your Bulldogs. Starting at guard. Junior, number 13, Seth Cottle. At forward, 6'6" senior, Evan Eversole. On the other wing, number 4, Nick Robinson. At guard, 6'2" junior, number 2, Dalton Combs. And number 22, taking the starting lineup, Tucker Johnson.
With the Bulldogs starting 5.
That's Nick Robinette.
Nick Ratliff?
Ratliff, oh yeah. I was thinking I had Parker with Nick Robinson in my head.
It's all good.
It happens, Cody. Facts are optional here on D&D.
Yeah, on Hazard's starting 5, you don't see Kenyon Higgins out here. You see Tucker Johnson starting. Hopefully Kenyon Higgins will come back for Coach Al Holland. You know, this season I think he had a little knee injury, Darryl.
He did.
Is that what it was?
Kenyon Higgins did, and you see him, Rich Beverly, Tracy Kincaid. They're 3 of the key pieces off the bench over there. Again, Higgins, big loss for the Bulldogs here in this one. Tucker Johnson throws the tip, gets over to Cottle. Cottle over to Combs. Combs back out to Ratliff. They'll kick it in. As we see Coach Chandler in the house, there's Dalton Combs coming out. You know, you're going to need a lot of that if you want hope in this game for Jenkins, and that's you need Dalton Combs not to come out and be on fire like he normally is. Cody's shooting 60% from the three-point line this season.
Yeah, and he got right to his spot, open shot. Yep. Jenkins just lucky he didn't knock it down. But you see what Evan Eversole does. He cleans glass and he cashes in here at this free throw line.
That's a lot of people, a lot of kids these days, they're like, how do I average 30? If you want to average 30 a game, or if you want to average 20 a game, you're not going to do it unless you're getting to the free throw line 6 to 8 times a game. There's Eversole, misses that one. Strong rebound by Hayes. Hazard takes the 1-0 lead. And we'll have to get the scoreboard up and running for you folks here. There's Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options.
Hit the commercial. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Let's try to get you folks back in here. Here, Cody, you're going to have to do this while I get you scoreboard up.
Yeah, Jenkins is going to have to hit those shots today if they want to beat Hazard for sure. Way to start the game off with a 3. Nice defense there by Eversole. Nice flip to the bucket there.
And we're back here as we're getting it lined out. Cam Hayes cross court to Gavin Gibson. Gibson, he's got Aiden Hayes trying to post Tucker Johnson up down low. There's Cam Hayes. He'll kick it out. Gibson trying to take Eversole off the bounce. Cam Hayes comes away with it. Strong take, blocked at the rim by Tucker Johnson.
Nice help D there by Tucker Johnson to come back and get that huge block, taking 2 points off the board.
There, straight out the gate, Dalton Combs. And again, I can guarantee you this. Listen, Ashland is always known for their three-point shooting, but I will say this with confidence. There's not a better three-point shooter in the Cofields than Dalton Combs.
Remember the Friday night against Ashland? He hit, 5 threes there in the first quarter. He was on fire.
He set the tone early. There's Aiden Hayes working on Johnson. Nice take by Hayes. Blocked at the rim. That's 2 blocks for Tucker Johnson.
Yeah, nice D by Johnson. Like I said, Kenyon Higgins is setting out, but Johnson is showing why he can be inserted into the starting 5.
They'll kick it over. Combs again. Off the mark on that one. Eversole with the putback.
No block out there by Jenkins.
And
Eversole picks up the laundry, 2 points.
Hazard jumps up 9-3 on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard, bottom of your screen. Now, you got Owens, gets it over to Hayes. Again, Kel Owens was a big pickup coming out of Virginia. There's Eversole, grabs the board, kicks it out. Cottle on the push here. He's got Ratliff right side. And there's Eversole again. Eversole, that's 3 offensive rebounds and putbacks. And as good as Jenkins rebounds, Eversole is trying to set the tone here today and let them know he's the best rebounder on the floor. Until Jenkins fixes that problem, this is going to be an uphill battle for the Cavs.
Yeah, he's got, 4 bounds down here, at least 2 on this end. He's got 6 rebounds already. Right at his, 10.6 a game, 6 in the first quarter with 4:10 left to play. I think he's going to get to his average, Darryl.
We see our guy Ashley Dalton tuning in. Ashley Dalton says D&D is the king of the mountains. Thank you, Ashley. He says can see the scoreboard. What's up, Ashley? Ashley, we know him and Cody Dalton will be in the gym somewhere today. Karen Hall says go Dogs, and Billy Joe Chambers watching from West Union, Ohio. Today's game brought to you courtesy of Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, and our good friend Thomas Kemper at Kemper Furniture. And over on the Jenkins side, I want to thank Double Quick and Hall and Jones Funeral Home. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy on the call. Cody, so far, the difference for the Bulldogs have been Eversole on the glass. Jenkins has had no answer for him.
No. Evan Eversole, like I said, probably 6 boards already, and then they're getting open shots. Those are going to fall sooner or later. But look, offensive boards, second chance opportunities.
Three-pointer no good by Ratliff. Hayes grabs the rebound. Here comes the Cavs. They'll kick it up court.
Good block out there by Hayes.
Yeah, Cam Hayes goes baseline, drives, kicks.
Ratliff gambled, but he almost had it.
Hayes kicks it over. Pull up. Hayes off the mark. Eversole with another board. Eversole, he's going to have a double-double before the quarter's over.
Yeah, nobody for Jenkins there was in the paint to get the board. Evan pretty much just picked that one up.
Yeah, they got to watch him on the offensive glass. That's where you really can't have him doubling you up. And good defense there by the Cavs. Just a bad pass by Eversole. Now we're here at Memorial Gymnasium, one of the most historic gymnasiums in the mountains. And Cody, anytime that I get a call ball game here at Memorial, I consider myself blessed.
Yeah, me too. I just come over here last week for practice just to come and get in the gym, so.
There's nice job, Sexton. Pull up, Kel Owens. They got to get Braden Sexton a couple looks here. So far, he's been kind of quiet for the Cavs.
Yeah,
Eversole.
You want to get your leading scorer involved early.
Aiden Hayes with the block on Eversole. Coming back the other way, Hayes. Hayes drives baseline. Nice take, Aiden Hayes.
What about the baseline drive, right-hand finish off the glass? 11-5.
I'd like to credit that to his AAU coach.
His AAU coach. Would that happen to be you?
Yeah.
You taught him all that?
I did. Well, actually, when Aiden played with us, I think Ashley Dalton was his coach. There's pull up, Seth Cottle. Seth Cottle, man, he's, so much talk about Eversole and Combs on this team. Seth Cottle, a lot of times people that don't know Hazard looks over him, and if you know him, he's one of the first names you mentioned, but the people that don't know Hazard, Seth Cottle, he is an elite guard.
Yeah, he's their second leading scorer at 16.5 per game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Seth Cottle, definitely a big key to Coach Holland's Bulldog squad.
Our friend Opal Eversole says D&D's the best. Thank you for tuning in, Opal. Joe Kinder says Darryl is the freaking man. He's everywhere. Appreciate you, Joe. And Alan Wright says D&D is the king of the mountains. Appreciate you, Alan. As always, we'll see you at 2A tomorrow. Nice seal off. Cam Hayes done a great job sealing the defender there, Cody.
Yeah, great way to use his body, put his hand up for an easy target. Once he got behind Combs there, easy bucket. Nice heads there.
Combs for three. Right there, Jenkins. If I'm them, Eversole, he can knock down that three with consistency. But I'm going to live with that over Dalton Combs shooting it.
Yeah, they're trying to double Eversole on the touch and leaving Combs open for three. I'd take Eversole for two than Dalton Combs behind the three any day. Nice block out, but.
Eversole was even behind the three-point line there. I definitely am guarding Eversole if he's inside the three-point line, but outside it, I probably live with that.
Yeah, and also on this end, if, Coach Winston Lee can drag Eversole up top, the Dogs playing man-to-man, they have a better chance of rebounding the basketball.
Right there, they just found the man on the baseline wide open. Hazards jump out to an 18-7 lead. You can see on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard, bottom of your screen. Now, you got Sexton working on Ratliff.
Ratliff scored on this end against Perry Sitchell. Ratliff got busy in the first half. I can't remember what he had, but he can score the ball too.
Aiden Hayes again. Aiden Hayes, he's just so athletic. When he gets the ball that deep, he's very hard to stop. Here he comes. Good defense by Gavin Gibson on Cottle.
I thought Combs was going to shoot Jenkins out of the 2-3 zone, but I guess they're going to gamble with that one.
Yeah, they're just tightening it up.
Yeah, a little extended pressure here.
They're coming out.
A good back door or a slip would be great against this zone right now. If they're
nice job by Gibson. Gibson comes away with it. Cavaliers up, and they're going to go to the line. Great job by Gavin Gibson picking the pocket there.
Yeah, Dalton Combs didn't throw a crisp pass there, and it may cost them two at the line.
And Gavin, that's the thing with this Jenkins team is, everybody wanted to know if Jenkins, the thing was when you look, they're 11-1, but they've not had a lot of tough tests, I'm not going to say that. They've not played a lot of teams that other people know. So people don't really know what Jenkins is. But we've seen them play against a good Belfry team, and their length is a problem for anybody. 18-10 here at the end of one. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. And we're back here, Memorial Gymnasium. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy here on the D&D Sports Network. Sunday matinee basketball for you. Hazard versus Jenkins. One of these teams will get their first in-state loss today. So, guys, keep an eye on this. Hit that like and share button. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the Gym Mar comment section below.
First quarter, 18-10. Is this what you expected, Darryl?
Yeah, it actually was. Listen, Cody, one thing you'll learn, the hardest place to come win a ball game in the mountains is here at Memorial. And, the thing, Hazard is ranked number 4 team in the state, so, this is a tall task. But Jenkins, I figured they'd have some first quarter nerves, but, as they start to settle down, I think this is going to be a better and better ball game. What
about the Cavaliers come out man-to-man defense to start the second quarter?
Nice pass.
Nice little dump down. Yeah. Couldn't finish.
Now Seth Cottle, he's got. Guys, there's Ratliff. Nice job.
Nice find.
Yeah. I see Ratliff take that shot. Eversole going to get fouled.
Eversole had Johnson there too, but he's money from the line. I know he's missed one tonight, but he's been a pretty good overall free throw shooter this year. Let's see what his average is.
What's he shooting from the line?
Eversole is shooting 71% from the free throw line.
Kevin Moses says, what a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Absolutely, Kevin. The guys, also make sure you go to Kevin Moses' pages. And Kevin Moses is looking to get back on the road. See if you can help him out there. Follow him on Twitter and Facebook. He does a lot of good things for athletes across Kentucky and West Virginia. Here we go, Ratliff. Over to Cottle. Cottle.
Kel Owens is locking down Cottle.
Yeah, that's what Kel Owens is known for, is his defense.
And then nice switch there by Braden Sexton, but Owens got him with the reach. You don't want to get the Bulldogs in the bonus. So Seth, Cottle, Dalton Combs, Eversole, Beverly, they're all great free throw shooters.
They are, and you see Ratliff rims off. Aiden Hayes with a big rebound there for the Cavs.
Yeah, no block out by Beverly. Hayes picks it up.
Pull up. There's Hayes again. They're getting over the back. And listen, that's what, if you're a smaller guard, I don't know why in the world coaches don't have a small guard boxing out, because they're going to call over the back every time.
But you have to be happy if you're a Coach Lee seeing Hayes going after the ball like that. Even though he just picked up an over and back, you like the aggressive play by him.
You do. Rich Beverly, longtime rival of the Hazard Bulldogs, transferred from the rival Perry Central a couple years ago, and he is having a great season for Coach Al Holland here. Ridge, he played in our All-Star game a couple years ago. Yeah,
that's a great addition to Coach Holland's squad. Great ball handler coming off the bench.
Yep.
Facilitator, free throw shooter.
Ridge is going to play at his pace. You're not going to speed him up. They leave him open.
And he has that senior leadership, too.
He does. Ratliff. They got, again, Beverly over on that side. You're not going to want to give him another look at it.
Look at Ratliff with the pump fake and the Euro.
Nice job. That's a next level move there by Nick Ratliff.
Yeah, took that extra step. Finished.
There we go. Braden Sexton guarded by Ratliff. Ratliff's length gave Sexton problems early on here.
Yeah, Ratliff is the most athletic for the Dogs. He can get up and poke it if he wants.
Yeah. You get Kel Owens. Looking. Oh, keeping his dribble alive. They're going to call the foul on Beverly. And again, Rich Beverly, for you folks that's true hoop fans, you may remember his cousin, Braxton Beverly, legend from the mountains here, played Division I at a few different schools. Cam Hayes pulls up off the mark.
Yeah, I remember Braxton back when I was back in AAU and scouting. That kid used to drop points, dimes, everything.
Ratliff stepping out, and right now, Jenkins, they're going to have to get some stops or this thing could get away from them here.
Yeah, if Nick Ratliff is hitting the three, that's just going to stretch the floor for Combs and Cottle and Eversole. So Jenkins has to get a bucket here to try to stop their momentum. Nice spin move.
That's Preston Hammock.
Look at the big board by Evan Eversole.
Yeah.
He does the dirty work, too. He does everything. He's in the right spot every time. I was in practice here last week. Even in practice on offense, he was yelling at his teammates, you need to be here, you need to be here, you need to get the ball here. So he knows where you need to be every second on the basketball floor.
Eversole's a true leader. Here comes Beverly. Swings it over. Back out. Beverly back to Ratliff. Down to Eversole.
That's too easy. It's too easy for him.
Yeah, you got to double Eversole when he gets it that deep. They force him to pass it out because he'll eat you up all day.
Coach Hoskins with Perry Central, as soon as Evan caught the ball, two attacked, and he had to get rid of it. That's why Perry Central stayed so close to Hazard here in Memorial. Almost beat him.
Tony Kendall said Eversole. Who is that? Tony, we're in the mountains, brother. We understand it's Eversole, but the Eversole is how you say it here in the mountains, brother. Eversole will go back to the line.
This is where he picks up a lot. He picks a lot of his points up at the glass and right here. Like I said, 71% free throw shooter.
Yeah, he's going to sit there, you know, again, some college is going to get a gem when they get him. You know, in the mountains, you know, Eversole is he is a kid that he wants to be a state trooper someday, but he said he definitely wants to play collegiate ball.
Yeah, I think he only has one offer, and that's KCU right now.
Yeah, and listen, that they're going to win the lottery when they get the kid. You know, thing about him is he is your traditional undersized big in the mountains, and you know, a lot of colleges, you know, it's hard for them, but they don't understand what everything that kid possesses in his game. You know, he's a hustler, he's a leader, he plays with heart. You know, at the end of the day, he's a winner. That's why you want him on your team.
Well, if Hazard does what they're supposed to and get to the Sweet 16 and he plays like he does, he will pick up more collegiate offers. That's a guarantee.
Here comes Beverly on the push. Nice steal and finish. Beverly hits the deck, sliding into the cheerleaders. Hazard's jumped out to a 27-12 lead here on the Cavaliers. Coming back the other way, Sexton hands it off. Got number 11 in the game. That's Malachi Atkins for the Cavs.
Looks like they're having a clear out here.
They're trying to get, and there you go. Trace Kincaid with the steal and the dish. Back to Kincaid for an easy two.
Nice.
Yeah,
two-man game there.
Trace Kincaid, guys, listen, if you've not seen the kid, he would start on 90% of the teams in the mountains. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. Be right back with more here from Memorial Gymnasium.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And we are back here, Memorial Gymnasium. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy right now on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard. You got the Hazard Bulldogs 29, Jenkins 12. Let's go to the Jim Marr comment section here. Kevin Stipp says, how big is Eversole? Eversole's about 6'5", maybe 6'6". Yeah, I would give him 6'6". He's every bit of 6'6", because you got Cam Hayes beside him who's 6'6", so, and he's same height as Hayes, so.
You know, Eversole's not athletic, but he knows how to use his body. He gets around, block out. He just knows the fundamentals of the game, and that's something you don't see these days.
Now, I like what they've done here. Nice take there by Hammock. Now coming back, Beverly kicks it up. Dalton Combs back out to Beverly. Gets it, Eversole kicks to Kincaid in the corner. Sinks it! Trace Kincaid, 32-14 lead for the Bulldogs.
You know, Coach Al Holland's got the luxury of pouring Trace Kincaid onto the floor, and he can do special things, facilitator, but also knock it down. Eversole, great kick out.
Yeah, he's, like I said, Kincaid is a kid that would start on a lot of other teams. There's Cam Hayes off the mark.
Nice contest by Eversole with the run out.
You know, Jenkins missed their opportunity. That's in there.
Yeah.
You might as well forget it. When Dalton Combs shoots and he's got that kind of time, it's straight butter. Don't call it parquet, Cody.
It's also fun to watch him in practice. He doesn't miss.
Yeah, here Sexton off the mark.
No block out by Kincaid there.
There's big rebound for Hammock. He's battling. This Hammock kid coming off the bench, you know, didn't know much about him, but like what we're seeing. The thing about, you know, Jenkins missed their opportunity in the first quarter. They had Dalton Combs on quite a few times on Cam Hayes, and they didn't take advantage of it down in the low post. and now they got Eversole on him, and it's hard for him to get a shot over the bigger Eversole.
Nice contest by Seth Cottle there.
Yeah. Kincaid follows the shot. Nice job by Trace Kincaid.
You can't be happy there with the Cavaliers. No block out. Shooter gets his own miss. You can't win ball games doing that. And it's 37-14, and that's why.
And let's credit Trace Kincaid. He's a kid that he's buying into the Bulldog system, and he understands. It's more than personal accolades with this Hazard team. This Hazard team's after a state title. There's Cam Hayes battling, and so he's making a lot of sacrifices. But, Al Holland, doing right by him. Every one of these guards have the same opportunity. The thing about this Hazard system is if you're in it for personal accolades, you're probably in the wrong program, because there's not going to be any kid that's going to average 20 in his system.
That's the biggest thing about teams this day. Do you want to win or put up points? A lot of kids want the stats, and I'd rather be on a team winning, 6-man, 7th person off the bench than number 1 and losing every night. Nobody wants to be a loser, Darryl. I don't.
No, absolutely not, Cody. And listen, Al Holland's done a great job.
And they're unselfish too. That's a lot of things going on these days. These kids are unselfish. They don't care who gets the shine as long as they get the W at the end of the game. That's all that matters. You're not getting to rup
Cam Hayes 6 to 2nd.
any other way.
Here comes Beverly. Beverly kicks it over to the corner.
See, that's smart of Kincaid. As young as he is, he didn't even pull it.
No, they're going to try to hope for the last shot here. Kincaid, now if he's going to shoot that one, there he is. He nets that one, but he was wide open a while ago.
Yeah, he was open twice, wide open.
Yeah, but good job by Trace Kincaid. He's been the spark off the bench that led the Bulldogs to this monster lead here.
6 big points.
Yeah. Pull up. Cam Hayes nets the trifecta, says he'll match him.
Still 40-19.
Yeah. You're seeing right now they're going to hold it here. 22 seconds. Beverly over to Ratliff. The Catbird Isaac. We'll read your comments at halftime. Make sure that you let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, in the Jim Mar Services comment section below. Nice job by Cottle. Cottle trying to take him off the bounce.
That's his game.
Yep. Off the mark. And we're going to end the first half. It's Hazard leading things here, 40-19.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glen Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, and Quantum Healthcare remind you that January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Cervical cancer is most frequently diagnosed in women between the ages of 35 and 44. The two most important things you can do are to get the HPV vaccine if you're eligible and to be tested regularly. This January, we encourage you to learn more about cervical health and cervical cancer prevention and take those steps to help eliminate this preventable cancer. Contact the Women's Center at Quantum Healthcare at 436-0711 or call us at Little Flower Clinic 487-9505.
Experiencing pain or an injury is a part of life, but don't let that hold you back. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery or other physical issues, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quick as possible with a plan of care designed just for you. We have been serving the communities of Eastern Kentucky for over 20 years, and we have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have a choice of where you go for physical therapy. Choose the best. HPT Physical Therapy.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back here at Memorial Gymnasium halftime. It's your Hazard Bulldogs leading by 21, 40-19 here over the Jenkins Cavaliers, who come in at 11-1. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy on the call here. Real quick, we want to thank Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance made up of Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Health, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Right there is the boss man, Scott Napier. Want to thank Scott and everything he does for athletes here in Perry County. Just a good guy that really cares about the athletes. Now, also, guys, want to thank Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, as well as East Main Street Pharmacy. Thomas Kemper and Kemper Furniture has great deals to start your new year out. Go check out their great deals on furniture. No matter what kind of furniture you need, they've got you took care of. Also want to thank our friends at Double Quick, Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development. Let Willie Crace help you build your dream home. Want to thank Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, and Precision Heating and Cooling, as well as our friends at Mingy Beef Jerky. As you sit here, guys, don't forget this is a boys-girls doubleheader. Todd Howard's crew will take on the Jenkins Cavaliers, Lady Cavaliers, in the second game of the day. But we still got a whole half to go for this one, and this place starting to fill up here for this doubleheader action today, Cody.
Yeah, and we were talking during the break. the second leading scorer, Seth Cottle, at 16 points a game, doesn't have a bucket, and Hazard's up 40-19 at half. That is such a luxury for Coach Holland to have. Like we spoke, their bench is deep, and when somebody comes in, they just pick up the load, Darryl.
Yeah, well, Catbird Isaac, the legend Catbird Isaac, says these kids are blessed. We had no coverage nor pitchers, so when you kids see D&D, thank them, because the kids are blessed. Thank you, D&D, for all you do. Robbie Ballard says, Trace Kincaid, let's go, young man, proud of you. Michael Tolson says, these guys on radio saying Jenkins can't hang with Hazard. Said, just off day for the Cavs today. Maybe second half, they get it together. Listen, no, I don't know what radio station's saying that, but, this Jenkins team coming in had questions about the Cavaliers because of their strength of schedule. So I didn't know how they would do. But I know Jenkins. I've seen Jenkins play against a good Belfry team, and this is a really good Jenkins team. I promise you, if they play 10 times, Jenkins, they'll battle, they'll compete in 3 to 4 of them times. Hazard's just an elite. They're number 4 team in the state for a reason. So there's no shame in this. Jenkins will get better, from whether they come back and they win or whether they end up coming up short in this one. They will get better from playing Hazard. Now they know what to expect. Them boys know, facing elite competition, they know what they got to get better at. And Winston Lee is a great coach with a bright future. And when you look, I guarantee you, Cody, Winston will have the Cavaliers. This second half, I expect them to come out and play a better second half. They just got behind early because they was letting Eversol kill them on the glass. This Hazard team, they're a special team, but Jenkins, they're also special in their own right. So, I don't know what radio station you're listening to, but, it's definitely, both of these are good teams.
Yeah, and Jenkins really does have to do a better job rebounding the basketball. They didn't really turn the ball over, Darryl.
Yeah.
And they need to get Braden Sexton, their leading scorer, the rock early in the second half. It's a must.
They do. Braden Sexton was, he was non-existent in the first half. He didn't. I don't even know. Did he get any shots off?
I think maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah. So
and they were tough ones.
Yeah, it was only 1 or 2, and Cam Hayes, they got to do. They got to get him to his strengths, and, when he has Dalton Combs on him, they need to clear the floor and let him go to work.
Post up, ISO, something to where he can at least get to the line, get to the bucket, because he made a couple hard buckets there in the paint off the glass. So, look for Jenkins to get those two involved. They need those two, even if they try to get it back. Like you said, this is a learning experience either way. They know they can't come out flat against a team like Hazard and get further in the postseason.
No, and you see this Hazard team, and again, guys, you're watching one of the truly great teams we got in the mountains. Everybody knew what they was capable of coming in to this year, but they also, I think that a lot of people thought, I don't know that they will be one of the most dominant teams in the state. Well, the key with them is they value possessions. They don't make many mistakes. And when one of the 3 shooters are hitting, it's hard to beat them because Eversol and your other forwards are doing all the dirty work.
Yeah, and there's no let-up when somebody comes off the bench. No. So you've got starting 5 out there the whole game. So if you get them in foul trouble, that's not a strategy to use either. So, you got 8 guys, maybe 9. Kenyon Higgins isn't even on the floor. You got Kincaid, Beverly, and then they got young cats like Forward that can come in and eat up paint, use his body, get some boards if they need him, if Eversol ever gets in foul trouble. Yeah, let's see if Jenkins can come out and not be flat this time. I know it's a huge deficit, but if you can cut it to 10 to the fourth quarter, you would have to be happy if you were Coach Lee, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. You see Jenkins now. You see nice job. And
that's what they needed.
I did not see. Was that Owens with the bucket?
It was Hayes.
Or Hayes. Now, also see Dom on the bench for Jenkins. So he's back at Jenkins. Big addition for Coach Winston Lee's staff. They get it down to Tucker Johnson.
Oh. He thought he had Cottle there and just a little off.
Yeah, and right now, if you can start this half on a 4 or 5-0 run, and you can start building momentum if you're the Cavs.
Yeah, you definitely want to capitalize off any Bulldog turnover.
They'll kick it over. There's Owens. He back out to Gavin Gibson. Guarded by Combs. Hands it off. Hayes. Right now, you got to take advantage of this. And they're not spreading the floor when he gets at right there. You got to get it down to him.
Well, what we haven't really talked about is how good of defenders Bulldog Hazards are.
Now they've switched back. Jenkins is not taking advantage of their mismatches.
There's one right there, and they utilized it.
Yeah, Aiden Hayes, he says he notices. And
get me the rock, coach.
Yeah, Aiden Hayes, so far, he's been the active and the consistent piece for the Cavs. There's Combs.
You can't.
That shot's wet.
You can't give him any open air, or it's bottom.
Just like that, leads back to 20. As Jenkins gets over to Gibson. Guys, baseline loses it. The good defense by Dalton Combs. And again, as good a shooter as Dalton Combs is, a lot of people don't give him the credit he deserves for his defense. He is a great defender, too, on the perimeter.
Yeah, I know this summer he really worked on his offensive game, but watching him play defense against Ashland, he really sets down, moves his feet. He has definitely developed on the defensive end.
Nice job down to Eversole with the wraparound. 45-23 on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard. Here comes Sexton back the other way. And again, Ratliff on Sexton, still giving him problems with that length. Fadeaway.
Nice contest by Eversole there.
I don't know if that's the shot you want if you're Coach Lee.
I thought he was going to pull it.
Yeah, Combs was wide open.
Nice
Tucker
dunk
Johnson.
down.
Yeah.
Eversole showing his assist ability there.
Hazard sticking with the for sure thing and gets it to Tucker Johnson underneath the basket. Here comes Sexton.
I think that's Johnson's first basket, isn't it?
No, he had one in the first half.
Okay.
Now they'll kick it over to Hayes.
Nowhere to go with the ball. Not enough ball movement, just too much pounding here.
Combs on Gibson, and Combs just walled up. Gibson had nowhere to go.
No movement in the offense. There's just no flow for Jenkins right now whatsoever. They're trying to set it here at the elbow, a little double high kick out, but.
Right now, Hayes has Cottle on him. Nice entry pass down to Hayes. Again, Aiden Hayes misses that one, just rolls off, but I think, and Winston Lee
he's going nuts on the
refs.
refs.
Yeah.
He's out on the floor.
Yeah, Winston Lee is furious. He says, you missed 2 fouls there.
They won't get him with the tech. Nope. A bench warning.
He's going to get a technical here.
Yeah, you're down, what, 24, and they're not calling fouls?
As I said, this is a hard place to win. And there's Ratliff. He loses it. And, listen, that's just the respect that everybody has. Combs rolls in. Dalton Combs.
Is that his 4th-3?
4th or 5th one.
I think it's his 4th.
I know he's got 4.
Somebody in the comments help us out.
Pull up. Sexton.
Nobody in the paint for Jenkins there. 4 Bulldogs.
Back, you got Combs. Or Cottle. Cottle spins, kicks it over. Combs.
Wow.
Off the mark on that one. Gibson grabs the rebound. Up court, here comes the Cavs. And just out of control right now.
Careless turnovers. I think we'll have a timeout there.
There's going to be a timeout. We will too. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
And we are back here at Memorial Gymnasium. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy on the call here as you're watching the Hazard Bulldogs with a healthy 50-23 lead on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard. Cody, right now, still Jenkins still not fixing their rebounding issue. And, that's going to end up being the death of them if they don't fix it. There's Ratliff for 3.
And if Nick Ratliff is hitting that down, it's going to be hard to beat the Bulldogs. I don't care who you are.
There's Sexton. And he's going to drive right, looking for Hayes again. You can tell they found something they like, and it's Aiden Hayes in the paint, and they're trying to go to it hot and heavy. Hayes out to Sexton. That was the first shot of the second half. Out Gibson, clean look, sinks it. He says, Dalton Combs, you got something in your eye. A big fat three-pointer. As 53-26. Cavs trying to mount a comeback, Cody.
What about Aiden Hayes doing it on the boards as well, scoring? But
nice job, Eversole. Rims off. Eversole gets his own rebound, and that's what he's great at. Tucker Johnson, Eversole gets the rebound there and the putback. Evan Eversole is the best that you'll find at following a shot and getting his own rebound. Yeah. Half his shots come from his own misses. There's Aiden Hayes going to get fouled.
Nice strong take by Hayes there. He's their only bright spot right now.
Well, the officials knew to give that foul. If not, Winston Lee's lid was going to come off.
Yeah, he's still not happy over that call down there, no call.
And Hayes going to try to hit the second here. 19-point advantage right now.
You know, Darryl, there's a lot more people. Not more people here than I thought it would be with the snow.
Oh, yeah, well, you got the boys-girl doubleheader, and, I know this is a region matchup, so I knew they wanted to get the game in. And credit Al Holland and Winston for playing here on Sunday. Eversole with the reverse. And, again, if you look, Eversole, he lives underneath the basket. He lives down there.
Yeah.
So
4 feet in, he's there.
Yeah,
either side.
Somebody has to put a butt on him and push him out there. I don't, if I'm Winston Lee, I'm looking at Cam Hayes and I'm saying, you got one job, brother, and that's push Eversole out of the paint.
Yeah, I don't care what else you do.
Yeah.
Do not let him get the rebound.
No. Yeah, I would say Eversole right now probably already has 12 to 13 rebounds, easily.
Yeah, he had 6 in the first 4 minutes. I know, maybe 7.
Yeah. Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. Sunday matinee basketball here, Cavaliers versus the Bulldogs here on D&D Sports Network. And here we are.
What's up?
No. Yeah.
There we go. Gibson with the bucket there. I think that's what they said.
And we'll try to fix this scoreboard here for you folks.
Look at Eversole with the drive. Nice defense there. Letting Eversole get an easy deuce. And a nice finish there by Hayes. 55-31. Eversole with the 3 off the mark. Jenkins looks to get another bucket in the corner. Got a foul body bump here on Eversole. Nice defense down there by Braden Sexton. Gavin Gibson, 55-34. Jenkins showing a little life here, guys. You still have the starting 5 on the floor for the Bulldogs. Ratliff, Johnson, Eversole, Combs, and Cottle. Like I said at halftime, He's not like Seth Cottle and I'll have some buckets on the board. You know, his main game is this mid-range jumper. That's money. He can knock down the three. Good driver, passer. He's pretty solid all around. I really think he's a college basketball player as well. Look at Ratliff with the strong take, blow by. He'll go to the line for 2. Ratliff showing off his athletic ability there. He's a high flyer for sure. Darryl, remember we watched him in the Bulldog Madness?
Yeah.
Put on a show for us. Ratliff sinks the first. (56-34). Ratliff on the second attempt. Nothing but net. Hazard still up big. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. 57-34. Careless turnover there by Jenkins. You know, if you're Coach Lee, you want to try to limit those. I know you're down big, but limit the turnovers, get the rebounders like me and Darryl have spoke about. Get the fundamentals back before you get scoring.
45 seconds to go here, 40 seconds in the third quarter.
And just on cue, Seth Cottle shows off his mid-range game. They're trying to get it down low, but Dalton Combs spoiled that party. Look at Ratliff. Oh, Tucker Johnson with the big board. I think Nick Ratliff is down. Let's hope he's all right. Looks like he's going to be all right. Tough kid, going to walk it off. We got Trace Kincaid coming in for Nick Ratliff. .8 seconds left. See what the Cavaliers can do here. You got Braden Sexton bringing the ball up. It's either get it to him or Hayes. Hayes is going to set him a screen. Hayes rose, nice row by Hayes, and he couldn't finish. And that'll do it, folks, for the third quarter. It's 61-34. Hazard up big. While they take a break, we're going to take a break too. We'll be right back with you on the D&D Sports Network.
We're back here in Hazard, Kentucky, as you see Al Holland's group up 61-34 on the Jenkins Cavaliers. One of these teams will take their first in-state loss today, as Hazard coming in this game 12-1, Jenkins at 11-1. Real quick, want to thank Scott Napier at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Health, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Also want to thank East Main Street Pharmacy and Kemper Furniture. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy on the call. As Cody coming out, they got Beverly, Johnson, Combs, Kincaid, and Dalton in for the Bulldogs. There's Dalton Combs, curls around. Nice rebound, Tucker Johnson over to Beverly. Beverly gets it in. There's Cottle, dumps it down. And again, Hazard been a little sloppy, just a little too unselfish.
Yeah, Beverly should have went up with that. Nice rebound by Tucker Johnson, though. Again, Jenkins not getting on the glass.
Tony Kendall says, who has ever saw he is number 5. Brother, sorry if you don't speak mountain.
Yeah, he's definitely the leader on the number 4 team in the state. That's for sure.
It must be aggravating, Tony. That's a couple times he said about it. There's Sexton.
Knocks it down. You know, if you're Jenkins here, you got to come out with some positives in the fourth quarter. Hopefully, great few possessions on the offensive end. Try to play some D, but the biggest things like we spoke about, you got to rebound the basketball if you want to beat the Hazard or any elite team here in the mountains.
Coming back the other way, you got Beverly walking across the timeline. He's guarded by Aiden Hayes. They kick it over to Seth Cottle. You know, and Hazard, you know, that's the thing, you know, Seth Cottle, you know, this is one of them games that just tells you Seth Cottle, you know, he's not forcing anything. He knows, like, you know, normally he's a kid that's going to give you 16 plus a game, and there's Tucker Johnson getting fouled. The thing about Seth Cottle is he's not forcing anything. Cody, he's letting the game come to him.
Yeah, that just shows, you know, he's a junior, and that just shows his maturity level. He's not frustrated and putting up shots. I think he only has one bucket there, and he showed off his mid-range game, and that's what he does so well. Johnson hits the first.
Yeah, you know, and Tucker's a kid, man. He's a battler. You know, he's going to play hard. He's going to be, you know, he's going to beat and he's going to bang on you. He's one of them kids that aggravate the crap out of you if you're an opposing player.
Yeah, he's definitely a competitor.
Now Dalton Combs D'ing up on Braden Sexton out top. That's a nice matchup to watch. You got Hayes, good defense by Cottle, poking it away there.
Yeah, you definitely got to get Sexton some looks. I mean, Hayes has been playing great for Jenkins, probably the only bright spot on offense, but your leading scorer needs to step it up here. I mean, I know Dalton Combs is playing great defensively, but
there's Kel Owens. Kel Owens pull up, blocked. Dalton Combs said, "Not on my watch, buddy." And, you know, that block caused him to shoot that second one short.
Yeah, he was hesitating.
Yeah. There's Cottle. He's got Kincaid out top, over to Beverly. Now, Kincaid had a really good second quarter for the Bulldogs. Cottle.
Nice find.
Yeah, no good. Tucker Johnson battling on the boards. And this is the
story of the game.
Yeah, listen. Every game Jenkins has been in this year, they have dominated the glass. Hazard giving them a taste of their own medicine here. And guess what? They're doing it without Eversole or Kenyon Higgins in the game. You know, and off the mark. As you see Sexton pushing back the other way. Sexton, nice pass, nice look. Finished by Cam Hayes.
Nice cut there by Cam Hayes to bail out Sexton.
Yeah, there's Trace Kincaid. Again, Trace Kincaid come out, had 3 threes in the second quarter. And it's going to swing back around to him, Beverly.
Looks like they're wanting to get Tucker Johnson the ball down low or clear some space for Cottle. Hazard not rushing anything.
Kincaid back over to Cottle.
Got Beverly surveying the court here, backing out.
They'll swing it. Kincaid, pull up. I'm telling you, Trace Kincaid with his 4th 3 of the game.
Chase Kincaid showing off the sauce from behind the three-point line tonight.
The kid is smooth. And again, guys, the game doesn't stop here. Next up, we got Hazard versus Jenkins girls play. So Coach Todd Howard's crew will be in action. We got 5 minutes left in this one. Again, Hazard coming in ranked number 4 in the state of Kentucky. Trying to make a run at the KHSAA state title.
Oh, it's going to be a fun Sweet 16 this year, Darryl.
Oh, it is. There you go. Cottle kicks it up court over to Kincaid. Kincaid, he's going to back it back out. Yeah, and that's the thing about this Hazard team. There's Seth Cottle, and that was his first bucket of the game.
No, that's his second. He hit a free throw line jumper.
That free throw line jumper, that's his sweet spot.
Yeah, I just love how he elevates, and his shot form is so perfect. He gets it right up top.
90% of Cottle's buckets come from the free throw line, from the free throw line area. That jumper right there from the elbow free throw line in.
Look at Tucker Johnson showing off his footwork. Just couldn't finish, though.
Yeah. Here comes Sexton. And you see, that's the thing. You know, when you look, there, picked his pocket. Tucker Johnson coming back the other way, coast to coast. And he's going to get fouled and go to the line.
With the hands.
You know, that's the thing. You know, you got Eversole and Ratliff on the bench, and you didn't take advantage of it if you're Jenkins, you know. And I know Winston Lee has to be frustrated right now.
Well, Coach Lee had the matchup he wanted with Sexton with Johnson on him, but Sexton's okey-doke crossover didn't work out. Johnson poked it away, hits the first one, second one. Let's see. His second one's up. Bottom 60, 70 to 38, 4:04 left in the contest. Johnson off the floor. We got Eversole back in the game, Ratliff back in the game. They always show a different 5 on the floor.
And there's going to be a timeout on the floor here, Cody. As Jenkins takes the timeout, we'll step out too. We'll be right back with more action live on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
Crunch time. Pigs can pickle.
Experiencing pain or an injury is a part of life. But don't let that hold you back. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery or other physical issues, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quick as possible with a plan of care designed just for you. We have been serving the communities of Eastern Kentucky for over 20 years, and we have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have a choice of where you go for physical therapy. Choose the best.
And we are back here, Memorial Gymnasium. Cody Thomas, Darryl McCoy, as you got Hazard leading 70-38 over the Jenkins Cavaliers. There's down low Cam Hayes working on Eversole. Hayes with the left-handed finish.
Tough finish by Hayes, left hand over Eversole, had to let it roll in.
Cody, there's Trace Kincaid, misses only his second miss tonight from three-point line. The good defense. And Winston Lee is livid, I think, at this point. You can tell he's deflated.
He just threw his hands down, put his head down. That, all body language shows you everything.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Eversole. You know, Cody, I know you're not from the mountains, but, you know, people like Evan Eversole, you know what we call him here, what your grandpappy would call him?
I have no idea.
He's an hoss cat. So, yeah.
It's dead.
The Evan Sean Eversole is a hoss cat, is what they call him. The Turner. Now we're sitting here.
He's called what, a hoss cat?
Yeah, a hoss cat.
Yeah, I've heard that before, but not him.
Yeah, that's what Eversole is a hoss cat.
I just want to call him a workhorse.
No, he's a hoss cat. He's hard to handle. There's Aiden Hayes. He's going to have a chance at old-fashioned three guys pizza and brew three-point play opportunity.
I know Jenkins doesn't have very many bright spots today, but Aiden Hayes putting points up, getting rebounds. That's probably the only thing Coach Winston Lee is happy about today, down 30. Eversole giggling going up the floor there after getting probably his 15th or 16th rebound of the game.
Oh, he's definitely got that. I'm going to call it a foul.
I didn't see that one, Darryl.
Or no, they're going to say Kincaid. One of them may have been bleeding. It looks like the official was telling them to wipe their mouth off. So may have got bumped in the mouth. Here he coming back. Beverly. Nice dump down. And listen, you get him that deep, forget it. Now, and that's what I said. His game is 4 foot and in. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to stop him when he gets you that deep.
And he does have the ability to knock the 3-ball down too, but
yeah. But he don't do it often though.
He doesn't have to if he can get 4 foot in and either reverse off the glass or a little soft touch over the front of the rim. He's an excellent finisher in the paint. Looks like Jenkins is going to pick Beverly up here at half court.
Yeah. Tell you,
it's posted. Eversaw wants it. Little too much hands there. A little body by Cameron Hayes. He did a good job of keeping Eversaw about 8 foot out, but just a little too much body. It looks like Eversaw maybe taking a breather.
As you see there, also got new additions coming in for Hazard. It's number 3.
That's Braden Young and number 20.
Is it Young or Yonts?
Looks Yonts.
Yeah.
And then also, is it number 23, Jackson Maggard?
Yeah, and listen, Yonts and Maggard, both of them are quality players. You know, big fans of theirs. The Yonts and Maggard. As you sit there, Cody, we got the Hazard cheerleaders real quick. Let's see how much Cody pays attention, guys. Cody, who are our sponsors here in the Hazard area?
Derek Bowling.
There you go.
Kemper Furniture. Derek Bowling at Kentucky State Farm.
Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Kentucky, I get it mixed every time, guys. Yeah, Kemper Furniture, where Darryl needs to get a new lazy boy.
Yeah.
Who else is out here, Darryl?
Who's our guy, Scott Napier?
Oh, yeah, Scott Napier, our dude in Hazard.
Where's he from? What company?
Oh, I don't know.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance.
Yeah, I got to go there tomorrow. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. You also have East Main Street Pharmacy.
There you go. You got them. There's the 4. And then for Jenkins, you got Double Quick and Holland Jones Funeral Home. So, guys, make sure that you let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, as we got doubleheader action coming up next. Kincaid gets the ball in the Ratliff, and 1:36 to go. You know, Cody, this is a thing. I don't know. There's Ridge Beverly.
Yeah, this is definitely a statement by Hazard. 30-point shellacking on a team that's only lost 1 game all year.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of schedule they play. You've only lost 1, but when you lose a 30-pointer, that's got to sink home.
Well, I'll tell you, Jenkins, I promise you, Winston Lee will have them back on the main stage. You know, this team, they'll learn from this. Winston is a great coach. He understands the game, and he'll get better from this loss.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can pull out from this game. You probably just want to throw the film away, I'd say.
Yep.
Again, Hayes with enough tough bucket. Bright spot for the Cavaliers today. 74-44.
There's Yonts. They'll kick it over to Kincaid. Kincaid hands it off to Ratliff. He's working on Gibson. 36 seconds to go. Hazard probably going to hold this for the last one. Ridge Beverly. Yeah, he's going to back it back out. And
I don't know if they got back tipped or not, but Coach Lee got that call.
Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. Normally you don't see Ridge Beverly lose the ball like that.
It looked like he got back tipped, but 24 seconds left, Darryl.
Guys, don't forget, basketball continues 2A tournament tomorrow as we got Lawrence County versus Pike Central at Floyd Central High School. Then on Tuesday, you got Belfry versus Phelps, Mingo Central versus Westside. So 2 good matchups there.
Yeah, I want to watch Lawrence County. I want to see Caden Harris play for the first time this season. See what that Mr. Harris is all about.
And the 74-44. It's a 30-point victory for Al Holland and the Hazard Bulldogs over the Jenkins Cavaliers. Guys, live from Memorial Gymnasium, we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back, name our Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glenn Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, and Quantum Healthcare remind you that January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Cervical cancer is most frequently diagnosed in women between the ages of 35 and 44. The two most important things you can do are to get the HPV vaccine if you're eligible and to be tested regularly. This January, we encourage you to learn more about cervical health and cervical cancer prevention and take those steps to help eliminate this preventable cancer. Contact the Women's Center at Quantum Healthcare at 436-0711 or call us at Little Flower Clinic 487-9505.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
We're back here, Memorial Gymnasium. Darryl, McCoy, Cody, Thomas, Mingy Beef Jerky, player of the game goes. We're going to give it to Evan Eversole. He had 15, and Cody, I know he had nearly 20 rebounds. As you sit there and look, 15, he definitely had a double-double. Kid from the start was the reason the Bulldogs jumped out to that big lead. And, you can make a case to give it to Dalton Combs, too. But I'll tell you what, we'll give them co-players of the game. Dalton Combs had 6 threes. So he ended up, how many he have, 18 on the night?
Yeah, he had all 18, all 6 from behind the arc.
Yeah, so hats off to Al Holland and the crew with the big 30-point victory over the Jenkins Cavaliers. Guys, we're going to step away. We'll be right back. Jenkins versus Hazard girls action up next.